I am attempting challenges that were given to us in February by one of our leaders, and I have completed 3. This is number 4. So I'm going to create a card using my oldest stamp set. My oldest stamp set is Flourishing Phrases. So you can see it comes with several sentiments and statements for the inside, and then this beautiful floral fleur-de-lis kind of thing. And it also has, well, I don't have them in here. It has dies to go with it. Let me grab those real quick. All of my dies are in this box, and there they are. So we'll put this over here and let you see what the flourish dies are looking like. So we have, that goes with the floral right there. And then this one goes with that. And then there are these little bitty ones that you can do different things with. And then there's this edged one. This one's pretty cool. It does make a nice edge. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these all back and get started. Oh, it's hard to pick them up. And then try to figure out where they were. Okay, so let's see here. I know I had them in here some way. That goes on there. That goes there. Oh, that can go in there. We'll just move that one over a little bit. There's plenty of space on it. I'm going to go ahead and put these back in. And then let's see. Oh, I forgot. There's that one too. Wow. Is there more? No? I just don't have enough of a big enough piece here for all of them. That's my bad, and I will fix that at another time. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to use Very Vanilla cardstock as my card base. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that in half, and you always fold ditch side out. Give it a good press. So it's going to go like that, or it could go like that, or like that. So for now, let's see. Let's choose our sentiment. How about if we go with a sympathy theme, and we'll use this pretty one right there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my Very Vanilla cardstock. And see if I can get this out here. That would be perfect. I'm going to use that too because I can stamp on that separately. All right. So I am going to actually stamp my design on there, and then let's see what's in this paper pack that I have. I know it's Valentine paper pack, but sometimes there is some Yeah, nothing in that paper pack is gonna work. All right. Now, it doesn't tell me that I have to use the most current paper, and I'm a paper hoarder, so I do have a lot of paper. Let me look. I have this, feels like frost paper, which would be a really nice contrast for that. And I think it would make a good sympathy themed backdrop. Let's see if we can find one. Something like that, maybe. Or this one right here, because that will go with the Very Vanilla. How about that? So this is from our winter catalog. Now, of course, you can use any designer paper that you like. All right. Go ahead and figure out how to cut this paper so that it gives us the best effect. Which way are the drops? Looks like the drops are going this way. Okay. So I'm going to make my card be a standard card. So I'm going to cut this at 4 and this at 5 1/4. But wait a minute, now that I look at it, the drops are going that way. That's kind of wonky. Unless that's frozen on there. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to make the assumption that the drops are going this way and this is the top of the paper. So I'm going to cut this at 5 1/4. So that will go on there like that. And then this is a big floral design. It is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. So we're going to use that design. So we know we need at least 4 1/2 in length. Okay. And how about we do, what did I say? Yeah, that's going to fill that up. Okay, so we're going to do it with 3. Okay, so now I'm going to get my block out. And this is an older set, and I never put my stickers on because the stickers really didn't help them stick to the block. Now that we have the new Cling Mount stamps, the stickers are much, much better. So I'm going to use a brown ink on this. Thinking soft suede, because it'll be a darker brown. And with red rubber, you don't need anything underneath your paper like you do whenever you use photopolymer. So I'm going to stamp that. That's real pretty in that dark brown. Always close up my ink. Use my stamp chamois to clean up everything. And I cut mine in half. Just easier for me to manipulate. Go ahead and put this back. And that. And then I'm going to use my blends. So I'm going to use Old Olive and what color do we want the flowers? How about Flirty Flamingo for our flowers? That should be nice and simple. So those are my colors. And it will also keep it nice and neat. Easy. Well, you know what? I'm going to use the bullet tip on this. Just go ahead and color in with my one color for now. And I'm gonna actually color this in as well. And then I will take my darker and come in. You watch, this is gonna blend beautifully. Okay, come back with the lighter Old Olive and just give it a little once over. And it blends beautifully, like I said. A lot of people will start with their dark first, but I always like to start with my light colors. Gives me a better perspective. And the lighter colors will darken themselves as well. So now we're going to use Flirty Flamingo. This will give a nice contrast to this color, and it brings up the pinks that are in there. I know it looks kind of weird to do that, but it actually works. Just a little touch of the darker to give it some shadow and depth. And then go back, and I'm going to use the bullet head this time. And blend, and blend, and you watch whenever it lightens up, when it dries. Okay, and then I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to use my triple punch, okay, just to soften this a bit. Go ahead and do opposite corners and then punch and so that is going to go on there. And that on there. Okay. So now we need our With Sympathy. And I always put them on the angle, so I'm not fighting the edge of the block. And I'm going to go ahead and use my soft suede ink. I'm going to stamp on this. Right dead in the center. And I am going to also going to stamp inside with one of these thoughtful sentiments. Words can't express, let's see, praying your heart to death. Let's do the praying. That makes more sense for a sympathy card. And someone put the tags on that. All right, so I am going to just stamp that right in the center here. And I always hold for a second so that I make sure that the ink takes. See, they don't stick. Okay, let's close this up before I put my elbow in it. Put this back. I'm pretty fastidious about making sure my stamps get put back into place. All right. Now, we need to do something with this because, of course, you can see it's crooked. So, I'm going to use my pretty label punch. Well, it's going to have a little flat edge, but you know what? That's okay. As long as I make it even. Nobody's going to know the difference. They're going to think it was made that way. Okay. Ready to put this baby together. I'm going to use my snail. And the snail doesn't really like to go on that. It really didn't like it. I'm going to have to try and get some more on here. Okay. So now I'm going to center this. As best I can. I'm going to use dimensionals for this one. So I'll be using a lot of dimensionals on this. Actually, I'll just, oh, there's one more there. Put that one there. Then we'll snip. Put that right in the center. And then I can snip my corners and ends. Okay. Oh, that one, the thing came with it. The bottom came with it. Whoop. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this kind of off center up here. Trying to make sure my edges are the same or close. And then this is actually going to go down here. And it's going to go with snail. And we only need snail on this edge because that's up. And we can put a dimensional on this side so that it's not flapping in the wind. And there you have it. Challenge number 4 with my oldest stamp set.